Alright, next section is on standard breaks. So let's get into this. Okay, we usually use a standard breaks principle, when we have to break the part into two or or more, because you need to fit that part into your viewing plane or screen or drawing medium. Sometimes it's really difficult for you to fit your part. So we usually break it out. Break it out. And when we use a breaking apart or your model, we gotta follow the principle of your standard breaks. So that way other people is gonna understand that you break your part to show the two ends or something in your full scale. So let's see how we apply this principle. Here is just an example showing you a rectangular part, and you have like a 1/2 inch thick, and then you have like 4 inches wide and 75 inches long. So but then you have a different hole pattern at each end. These are your hole pattern. I have 3, and I've got like a 1, 2, 3, 4. So look at that, the patterns are different at each end. So you gotta reduce 1/2 or 1/4 scale to fit the length of that paper that you've got. So in this way we can break it up, that two ends. Alright, symbol. This is a line, we call it the short break line. Of course it's kind of thick. Look at that, drawing. So heavy line weight that we use. So these are just our characteristic for your standard breaks. Another break is kind of like a thin line, and you have a little breaks symbol right there. So that's a long break line. This one is a short break line, and we call this a thin line. Okay, wait, let's take a look at it. So I have two parts here in my pipe with tubing, of course. See, okay. Let's see how we apply this. This is your cylindrical rod, solid, okay, the break point. Then look at that, the wood. Here are your break points right there. And then all the materials, depends on what type you're dealing with, your part. So let's take a look at it. Here in this example, you're using the break line that is thin, and here is, it depends on the type of your part, you will be using different break lines. Right now we're just using the heavy lines of wood. Look at that. Okay. Then we'll get into crosshatch symbols. So crosshatch, again, you got to have a consistent crosshatch angle with your horizontal. We go like 40, 30, and 60, and of course they got to be equally spaced lines. Also it depends on the material type. What kind of crosshatch style that you are going to use, styles or symbols. So let's get into our basic categories of the crosshatch symbols. So this one is our cast iron, very traditional, general use, and most of them are like that. Of course, in your case, you will be drawing cast iron a lot because our template is on cast iron, for most of our SolidWorks and also the AutoCAD, yes. So anyway, so cast iron depends on the material selection. If you have zinc or white metal, we're going to use this type of crosshatch. Your sand is like this, steel, your magnesium, your titanium, see, different lines, different patterns. Your felt, leather, and fiber. Your bronze and brass, it's going to be like this. Your concrete, so for all of your sectioning exposed area, depends on the material type, you're going to use a different crosshatch symbols. Your marble, slate, glass, and your water, liquids, and your wood cross grain with grain. Okay, make sure you use correct crosshatch symbols for your model. You can always use a cast iron when you have like aluminum or magnesium material. Alright, and then let's get into outlining. So section outlining. Alright, so here you can see the large areas, yeah, to be cross-hatched. So here are all of this. And you can use, because of the large areas, we can use a section outlining. So here, yeah, we don't have to do the entire cross-hatch because your area is too large, right, to fill it in. So we can just do the outline like this, okay? So large is just a relative term. If you're doing a virtual CAD drawing, if you're doing like a very big giant like manual drawing, of course you just do outlining, yeah, to make sense. Otherwise, yeah, you would die drawing all of the crosshatch lines to fill the entire area. Okay, so let's stop this section right here.